Here is our Christmas tree. I'm going to show you how to make all its little rows. It's very cute, you see? And for it, I'm going to use this material right here. Everyone, this is Alice in this very beautiful military green shade. It's a very soft, thick yarn, and for it, I'll use 4mm needles because I don't want my tree to have little holes, see? The stitch pattern is nice and tight, so to achieve this result, a 4mm needle, and let's start with the setup. I begin by casting on 2 stitches on the needle using the traditional long tail method. You can use straight needles too if you wish, 4.5mm as well if you prefer. Here are the 2 stitches. I turn my work, and now we'll start by making 2 knit stitches, just like this, right here. We turn it once more and move to the second row. Now we'll make 1 knit stitch, followed by a yarn over on the needle, and then 1 more knit stitch. See, I turn the work again. On the 3rd row, we're going to work the yarn over. So we knit the first stitch here. We have the yarn over we made, and to avoid holes, we're going to knit it twisted. So instead of inserting here, I'll insert by grabbing the front leg and twisting it to the back, like this. And then we avoid little holes. And the last stitch, we do a knit stitch. Turn the work. And now, this central stitch will serve as our guide for this part here of the spine, so to speak, of our tree. Okay? So, how are we going to do it? Now we will start making the increases on the sides of the central stitch. So, everyone, please forgive me if I lose track of the row count. The logic for increasing our tree is like this. We'll make the first stitch in knit, then the center stitch, and before it we make a yarn over, knitting this stitch. After the central stitch, yarn over again, and 1 knit stitch. Turn the work to the wrong side, and we will do 2 knit stitches. This is a yarn over, so we knit it look crosswise. Bring the yarn to the front and knit the central stitch in purl on the wrong side. The yarn goes back. We cross this yarn over and finish the knit stitch. Turn, and now we will do a whole row in knit. This would be my 3rd row. Now the 4th row is all in knit stitch, remembering that the central stitch is in purl. So here, look, it's in purl. Turn, let's go to the 5th row. We do all the stitches in knit. And we turn once more. In the 6th row, we will do the first 2 in knit, the central stitch in purl, and 2 stitches in knit. We have a total of 5 stitches on the needle. Let's turn it again, and now we'll knit 2 stitches. Let's make a yarn over, 1 knit stitch, yarn over again, and 2 knit stitches. This again is my first row. In the second, we will now do 3 knit stitches. So here is the first, the second, and the third, which is a yarn over that I will knit twisted. Yarn comes to the front. I do a purl stitch, bring the yarn back. I'm going to cross the yarn over Let me just fix this little stitch here. One leg went behind. Hold on, folks. There we go. I'm redoing my yarn over and 2 knit stitches. This is the second row. I'll turn it around. Let's go to row number 3. All stitches in knit. Fourth row, 3 knit stitches. One purl and 3 knit stitches again. I turn and knit all the stitches. This is my 5th row. And to finish the 6th row, 3 knit stitches. 1 purl and 3 knit stitches. We now have a total of 7 stitches. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 stitches. We reset the count again. Now we're going to do 3 knit stitches. This is my first row again. Then yarn over 1 knit stitch. Yarn over 3 knit stitches. I turn to the second row. We will make 4 knit stitches. 1, 2, 3, remembering that the 4th is a yarn over. Yarn forward, purl, yarn back, close the yarn over and knit 3 stitches. Turn, row number 3, we will knit all stitches. Wrong side, knit 4 stitches. One purl stitch. And 4 stitches in stockinette stitch again. Once again, all the stitches in knit on the right side. And now 4 knit stitches. 1 stitch in purl and 4 stitches in knit again. We now have a total of 9 stitches on the needle, and here is our work. Now we'll start by knitting 4 stitches. Yarn over 1 knit stitch, yarn over again, and 4 knit stitches. Second row, all the stitches are knit except the central one. So we knit 4 stitches, and with the 5th, we close the yarn over. Yarn forward, purl, yarn back, knit, crossed. And the last 4 stitches in stockinette, turn, all the stitches here are in knit. On the wrong side, we'll knit 5 stitches. One purl stitch and 5 knit stitches. Once again, all stitches in stockinette. And on the reverse side, knit 5 stitches. The 6th stitch is purl, and the last 5 stitches are also knit again. And now I have 11 stitches on the needle, and my tree looks like this. I will now start with 5 knit stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yarn over, 1 knit stitch. The yarn over and the last 5 stitches are knit. I turn to the second row, we'll knit 5 stitches again. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. The 6th stitch is a twisted knit, so we cross it, yarn forward, purl, yarn to the back, knit crossed in the yarn over to close, and 5 stitches in knit as usual. Turn the work to row number 3. All the stitches are in knit. Are you enjoying this video? Don't forget to leave your like, your comment, and to like this video. This helps me reach more people, supports my work for free, shows appreciation and support, and it means a lot. Okay folks, turn the work once more for row number 4, and now we're going to knit 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 purl, and the last 6 stitches are knit. Turn the work and let's knit all the stitches again on the right side. You can already start to see the tree's shape almost completed. It's quite quick to make. You can see I'm doing it in real time with you all the rows. And I finished. Turn again to the wrong side. Let's do the first 6 knit stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 purl stitch. Yarn to the back and knit 6 stitches again. Finished. We are now on the last repetition. I have a total of 11 stitches on the needle, and we are moving to the base of the tree. Now we will knit 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yarn over, 1 knit stitch, yarn over, and the final 6 stitches of the row are 6 knit stitches. Turn the work. Now on this side we will knit 7 stitches. The first 6 are knit stitches, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7th is the yarn over we made. Yarn to the front, purl, yarn to the back, knit cross to close the yarn over, and the 6 final stitches are all in knit. And there it is. Now we have 15 stitches on the needle. Look at how our tree is coming along. I'll show you here its little size. We've reached the end here. Now what are we going to do? We are going to bind off the first 5 stitches. For this, I will do it in knit. 1 knit stitch, followed by another knit stitch, and pass the first over the second, another knit stitch, pass the first over the second, another knit stitch, pass the first over the second, one more. And to finish, the 5th stitch is bound off. Now I will knit to the end of this row. On the wrong side, we will do the same thing. We will bind off 5 stitches. So knit, knit, pass the first over the second, pass the first over the second, the first over the second. Now for the 4th time, and now for the 5th and last time. Now let's go to the end of the row knitting. We have a total of 3 stitches on the needle. We turn the work, and now to finish we will knit 4 rows in stockinette stitch. This is the first row. This is the second row. This is the third. And this is the 4th and final row. And now we bind off in knit stitch. So we knit, knit, pass the first stitch over the second, knit, pass the first over the second, knit, always passing the first stitch over the second. We stretch. We cut to leave material for finishing. And our tree is ready. If you want a smaller trunk, you can do 3 rows and bind off on the wrong side. If you want a larger trunk, do 4 rows and bind off on the right side. Now what I'm going to do is tuck this little end of yarn into the weave of the work. For that, I'm going to use a tapestry needle.